Hello, this is Alicia Sam and you're watching HW News. 1 in 7 people are skipping meals in the United Kingdom. And what is the reason behind it? The current cost of living crisis in the UK. A consumer group warned on Thursday, having already forecast that many risk fuel poverty after the UK curbed its energy price freeze, as reported by the news agency AFP. In this video, we will talk about the report that has highlighted the UK inflation and the cost of living crisis. But before that, if you're watching this video on our YouTube, then do subscribe our channel right away and press the bell icon to never miss a video update. If you're watching it on Facebook, then follow our page. Now you can access our articles, videos and live TV with just one click on our app. If you haven't already, download the HW News app now from Google Play Store. This report comes after the data showed UK inflation jumped back above 10% in September on rampant food prices. So much so that it forced newly sworn-in British Prime Minister Liz Truss to resign. Half of the households in the UK are cutting back on the number of meals, the consumer group which said, citing a survey of 3,000 people. A similar proportion of people are finding it really tough to eat healthily, while almost 80% are finding it difficult financially after the crisis. The devastating impact of the cost of living crisis is worryingly leading to millions of people skipping meals or struggling to put healthy meals on the table. AFP quoted Sue Davis, head of the food policy at Which, as saying, on Wednesday, the consumer group had said that the UK government's decision this week to curb its energy price freeze would cause trouble for millions of people to adequately heat their homes. In a series of U-turns in the budget, new Finance Minister Jeremy Hunt announced on Monday that he's planning to pull the plug on the flagship energy price freeze in April instead of late 2024. The government's decision to end universal energy support in April risks throwing millions of households across the country, not just the most financially vulnerable, into fuel poverty, warned Rocio Concha, head of the policy and advocacy at Which, AFP reported. The government must clarify how they will support those struggling to make ends meet beyond the spring and ensure that as energy prices remain incredibly high, the consumers are not left out in the cold. The price freeze was done in order to protect consumers from sky-high domestic fuel costs, which have rocketed on key energy producer, Russia's war on Ukraine. Meanwhile, Britain has been blighted by strikes this year, as workers are seen protesting over wages that they have failed to keep pace with high inflation. Amid the crisis, children have also suffered extremely, the report showed, as demands have been raised to provide free meals to children from vulnerable families. The situation is appalling and getting so much worse. We can call on the government to urgently extend eligibility for free school meals to families receiving universal credit, so that support reaches the kids who needs it the most, Charity's Chief Executive Naomi Duncan told Guardian. Now, according to the data, the retail prices index leaped to 12.6% in September from 12.3% in August. The retail price index is an inflation measure that includes mortgage, interest payments and is used by trade unions and employers during wage negotiation. Francis O'Grady, General Secretary of the umbrella grouping Trades Union Congress, demanded this week that Truss step down. UK inflation is back into double digits in September as the consumer price index rose 10.1% last month from 9.9% the month before. The Office for National Statistics said on Wednesday, therefore matched a 40-year high reached in July. The energy crisis too is hitting UK household budgets harder than any country in Western Europe. According to an analysis by the International Monetary Fund, the difference between the cost burden on poor and rich households is also far more unequal in the UK compared with other countries. That's all for the report. For more such updates, keep watching our channel HW News. Whatever your views are, do let us know in the comment section below. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.